On his way to power, Bola Ahmed Tinubu said he will reduce fuel price, but on getting power, he declared fuel subsidy gone and fuel price went up more than double what Nigerians were lamenting under the presidency of his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari. But the price kept increasing, and now it is as if Nigerians have not seen anything yet. Rather than reducing the more than double price of fuel upon the declaration that fuel subsidy is gone, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has brought up the need, according to him, to place a surcharge of 5% of whatever amount of fuel a person buys to fund road projects. And the spokesperson, Taiwo Oyedele, says fuel subsidy removal is not enough to fund Nigeria's developmental projects. In the first instance, we are yet to be told the meaning of fuel subsidy in a nation exporting oil. What does fuel subsidy mean in a nation exporting fuel? Well, I heard that the government has said that previous rulers of Nigeria were borrowing money to subsidize fuel for Nigeria. Again, the question is, if the previous rulers were borrowing money to subsidize fuel for Nigeria, what were the previous rulers doing with the revenue derived from oil importation? And Tinubu and his cohorts, like Taiwo Oyedele, have to account for not only the fuel subsidy that is said to be gone, but also for the other subsidies that are said to be gone. And despite the fuel subsidy being gone, government is still scheming how to impose 5% on whatever amount of fuel bought by Nigerians. So, and this is the person some people are campaigning for to get re-elected. So, they need money, Nigeria's rulers, to sustain their bogus take-home, bogus lifestyle, funding pilgrimage boards and subsidizing pilgrimages. Expenditures like that running into billions, not millions. Extravagant expenditures, extravagant lifestyle, 5% surcharge on fuel price for maintenance of roads. Because fuel subsidy the subsidy removed from fuel is not sufficient for Nigeria's developmental projects. The same projects for which government keeps borrowing money, that in less than 3 years, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has borrowed almost getting to the total amount borrowed by Muhammadu Buhari in 8 years. So, are we talking of a human being with conscience, with morality, with human feeling, with consideration for others? Yes, he has his own supporters, because he's not the only person in his frame of mind. So it's up to Nigerians to continue to tolerate this beastly mentality. So somebody say you are a criminal, and you say you should be arrested by the DSS. Even that you are funding pilgrimage boards and subsidizing pilgrimages, you are a criminal, because you are disobeying the law of Nigeria that prohibits state religion, if we look at it from that point of view. And then you are removing subsidy from basic necessities of life. You are not paying workers living wage. You are claiming to be transferring funds to anonymous indigent households that cannot fund the education of their children. You are still saying indigent students should come for student loan. And now, as far as you are concerned, Nigerians are not suffering enough. You must impose 5% surcharge on fuel purchased by Nigerians. To be value-added tax or what? No, that's why I say, you see, they just cook up concepts to milk Nigeria and Nigerians. Don't you see the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities claiming billions of naira from government in the name of fraudulent earned academic allowance, and government itself claiming money for fuel subsidy in a nation exporting oil, living on oil revenue, and saying that government previous rulers were borrowing money to subsidize fuel. It doesn't look like Nigerian rulers subsidizing anything for anybody. And if they were borrowing money to subsidize fuel for Nigeria and still sinking Nigeria in loans, even though Tinubu's loans is even oh my God, superlative borrowing of money. I mean, does Tinubu know what he's doing at all? Is this not a psychiatric case together with his cronies? Because if Taiwo Yedele can be saying that fuel subsidy removal is not enough, the same fuel subsidy that is spent on subsidizing pilgrimages and buying bogus aeroplane and paying exorbitant emoluments to people in government, like the legislators. People in the judiciary are also not complaining because they are also settled financially. It's only common workers. And you, workers' unions leaders, deceiving Nigeria with deceptive protests after being settled by government. Because if you fight for workers as you should fight for workers, they cannot be shortchanged. But you have compromised your positions, you have taken bribe, after which you begin to threat strike deceptively. So, criminal rulers of Nigeria,